Hey guys, it's Rainbow back with another video here to review WrestleMania 5. Here to continue my WrestleMania review series. I gotta say, this is actually a WrestleMania that I had quite a lot of fun with. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with WrestleMania 5. I think it gets hated on a little too much, I think. I mean, sure, besides the main event, really nothing else is memorable, but, well, for anyone else, basically. But, yeah. And, this WrestleMania was held in, the same place that WrestleMania 4 was. A bit lighter. I mean, literally, there was, like, a bit more light at this WrestleMania. But, yeah, so let's get on with this review, huh? Opening match, we have Hercules versus King Haku. Fine opener. Kind of like a typical way that, like, WWF would start off reviews. Like, they usually start off with, like, a fun little match like this. You know what I mean? And, yeah, a lot of these matches are short. Especially trying to put in, like, 14 matches on one card. You know what I mean? So Hercules suplexed Haku, did a couple elbow drops on him, and a whole bunch of big slammy stuff, basically power slams, clotheslines. Then Bobby Heenan, I think, tried to get involved a bit, but Hercules ended up winning the match, hitting Haku with a bridging back suplex. And if you don't know what bridging means, that means it turns into a pin. That's what it means. So, fine little opener. I enjoyed it, but very short. Okay. Next match, we have the Rockers with Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania, making his WrestleMania debut against the Twin Towers. This was a good match. It was like just a fun tag match. Ending put me off a bit personally. I really wish that Shawn Michaels had won his first ever WrestleMania match, but he didn't. Not only did his team lose this match, but it was Shawn who took the pinfall. But yeah, this is pretty much just what you expect. A nice fun tag match, mostly because of the Rockers. But yeah, they were fighting and stuff. And at one point, the Rockers got a huge advantage, but they failed in the end when the Twin Towers got the win. So yeah. Next match, we have Brutus Beefcake versus DiBiase. This was a good match. It was only 10 minutes. It was fine. It was alright. You know what I mean. But yep, this was good stuff. Some storytelling elements here and there. Yeah, you know what I mean, and it was like just a brawl basically, like especially near the end, and the match ended in a double count out. I'm not the biggest fan of matches ending like that, but yeah, that's unfortunately how the match ended. But it was fine for what it was. You know, so yeah. Next match, we have the Bushwhackers versus the fabulous Rougeaus. This match was nothing, basically. The Bushwhackers, even though they're from New Zealand, I love the fact that they're from New Zealand because I'm from New Zealand. But they're just not good wrestlers, really. I will admit. This match wasn't too long, but for what it was, you know, it wasn't like anything good at all. Maybe a few nice spots here and there, but yeah, at least the Bushwhackers got the win. You know, at least New Zealanders won. New Zealand people winning at WrestleMania. That is awesome for me, and that's the only thing I like about that match, personally, for obvious reasons. So yeah. Then we have the next match. One of my favorite matches of the night, maybe the I'd say third favorite match of the night. Mr. Perfect versus the Blue Blazer. This match was so much fun to watch, guys. I love these 5-minute, fun as hell, fast-paced matches like these. this was just so much fun, mainly because of Blue Blazer, aka Owen Hart, rest in peace, doing a whole bunch of awesome flip stuff, and just like nailing it almost perfect, and lots of awesome fun wrestling moves, doing flips, floppy stuff, even attempted a moonsault at one point, which was very awesome, but Mr. Perfect gained the advantage in the end and defeated the Blue Blazer. Fun as hell match. If only it was like, if this match was like 10-15 minutes, this could have been awesome. Like, this could have been an epic match. This could have been almost as good as the main event, probably, if it was that long. But it was still awesome for what it was, and I do like the match a lot. I like it a lot. Then we have the next match, handicap match for the WWF Tag Team Championship. Demolition, the reigning champs, defend against the Powers of Pain and Mr. Fuji. You know, not a big fan of big men in wrestling. Well, not a big fan of big men against each other, you know. But this match was just whatever, what you expect from these guys. But Mr. Fuji accidentally threw sodium into the Warlord dies, and that allowed Demolition to get the win and retained. Just whatever. Oh yeah. So yeah, next match we have Dino Bravo versus Ronnie Garvin, one of the shortest matches of the night. Dino Bravo did a bunch of forearm smashes into get Ronnie Garvin's back, then applied a bear hug, but and then Bravo did a couple shoulder blocks. Then Garvin got back into the match basically a few times, did a near fall, of course. Dino Bravo kicks out. Tried to do a sleeper hold. Dino Bravo grabbed the ropes. So basically this match was like pretty much all Dino Bravo. And when Ronnie Garvin did a bunch of corner punches, Dino Bravo countered with an atomic drop and a sidewalk slam, pinned him 1, 2, 3. See it. And Dino Bravo's manager tried to attack Ronnie Garvin, but they turned on him. Ronnie Garvin stomped the hell out of him. So yeah. Alright, then we have the next match. Tag team match, just a regular tag team match, no championships on the line. That is the Brain Busters. This is the Strike Force. This match was a lot of fun. I would call this my second favorite match of the night. This went roughly around 10 minutes, but I still really enjoyed it for what it was. Just what you'd expect. Brain Busters, Strike Force, awesome stuff. A lot of back and forth tag team stuff. I think I said it before, but I really enjoyed these tag team matches from back in this day. Just great stuff between these two teams. The match ended when what was it? I forgot his name. He was on the Strike Force. Yeah, Rick. Was it Rick? Was it Rick Martel? Man, I get those two confused, man. Yeah. So the match ends. The Brainbusters took advantage of the match. Double teamed Tito Santana, part of the Strike Force. He was trying to crawl to Rick Martel, but he refused. He decided to walk away. He turned heel. Then the Brainbusters hit him with the pile driver and pinned him 1, 2, 3. So this breaks up the Strike Force. Unfortunately, good tag team. Sad to see them break up because I really liked them. So just checking Facebook. Looking at this post. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So where were we? We have the next match. Big John Studd is a special guest referee. Jake the Snake Roberts versus Andre the Giant. You know, this match pains me to see it. You know, Andre wasn't in good shape at all. It's sad to see him like this in his last years, especially just about 4 years before his death. You know, so I really don't want to talk about this match too much. All we'll say is the epic moment when Andre got tied between the ropes and Jake the Snake got his snake out, Damien, and scared the crap out of Andre with it. And yeah, that's it. Jake won the match by DQ. And yeah. But yeah. And Andre tried to attack Big John Studd for the match, I think, but Jake got his snake. Jake the Snake got his snake, and scared Andre with it, and Andre hightailed out of there. Yeah, like I said, this match, a little bit sad to see. Yeah, seeing Andre in that kind of condition, but you know what I mean. And alright, now we have the next match. This match I thought could have been better. Hart Foundation versus Honky Tonk Man and Greg the Hammer Valentine. This was a fun match, another fun match. Only thing really disappointing, another match that could have been longer, like at least like 5 more minutes. This match could have been really a lot more better. Like this match could have been like the second best match of the night if it was given 5 more minutes. But this match, still fun to watch. You know, good stuff. The Hart Foundation got the advantage near the start, but Honky Tonk Man had the match won almost when he hit Bret Hart with his finishing move, but he decided to tag Greg Valentine instead of going for the pin. And then Bret Hart crawls out of a 4-leg lock, but then Greg Valentine and the Honky Tonk Man end up taking advantage of the match. But you know, and just typical tag team stuff between these guys, good stuff. And at the end, when Valentine was naughty, like trying to interfere in the match when he wasn't in, referee was busy with him. And this is a bit of a heelish win, but Jim the Anvil grabbed Jimmy Hart's megaphone, handed it to Bret Hart. Bret Hart knocked out Honky Tonk Man with it, pinned him 1, 2, 3 to win the match. So yeah, good match, but I just wish it was longer. Then we have the next match, WWF Intercontinental Championship match, Ultimate Warrior versus Ravishing Recruit. This was a good match, pretty good match actually. I enjoyed it. This was a feud, like of some sorts at the time. You know, these two have had slightly better matches, but I still really enjoyed this one. Ultimate Warrior and Recruit just going out doing their thing, basically, and lots of counters and good stuff, and the ending. The ending was just such heelish stuff. Ultimate Warrior got pinned by Rick Rude, but Bobby Heenan held on to Ultimate Warrior so he couldn't kick out no matter what, and Rick Rude wins the Intercontinental Championship, and Ultimate Warrior is livid. After the match, he chases Bobby Heenan, gives him the Gorilla Press Slam afterwards, and these two ended up fighting. Did they fight? Well, they fought at SummerSlam the next year, but did they fight at '89 as well? I don't know, but I already reviewed SummerSlam ages ago, so we're talking about WrestleMania now. Next match, Jim Duggan versus Bad News Brown. This is probably my least favorite match of the night. This was just whatever, just a bunch of random moves on each other, back and forth random moves. The match ended. They were hitting each other with foreign objects. They both get disqualified. Okay. And yeah, next match was the Red Rooster versus Bobby Heenan, who was still healing from his run-in with the Ultimate Warrior a couple matches ago. This is a squash match. Red Rooster beat Bobby Heenan easily because of his already injured state, basically. The match was only 31 seconds, and the Brooklyn Brawler attacked the Red Rooster after the match, yeah. Alright, so, yep, now we got the undercard done with. Now we get on to the match that I've been really looking forward to talking about, and that is the main event. The WWF World Heavyweight Championship match. Randy Savage defending against Hulk Hogan. Awesome match. Awesome. Loved it. Definitely had a lot of great storytelling elements in it, especially with the storyline of the feud going in. They were kind of like it was a love triangle between Savage, Hogan, and Miss Elizabeth, which I really enjoyed. I would love to see another angle like that one day in today's WWE. That'd be cool. But this match was good stuff. A lot of counters, reversals. Definitely, you could tell this was a grudge match between former friends. This match had been set up since WrestleMania 4. So, yeah. Savage and Hogan hit some nice moves on each other. Good stuff. And the match ended at the end. Of course, Savage trying to beat up on Hogan, but Hulk Hogan hulks up, typical Hulk Hogan stuff, which I find kind of funny. Then he beats up Savage, does the leg drop, pins him 1, 2, 3, wins the WWF World Heavyweight Championship for the second time to end WrestleMania 5. Oh, so that was my review of WrestleMania 5, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed the show. It wasn't like one of the best WrestleManias ever or anything, but it was fun to sit through for me. I really liked it. Definitely doesn't deserve as much flack as it gets, but yeah. So that's my review, guys, of WrestleMania 5. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for future WrestleMania reviews. Some of them I'll be doing with my buddy WWE Fan 599, and I will see you all later. Peace.